How about those Cleveland Browns? Listen, maybe not quite as easy as they thought it was going to be, but a win is a win. A playoff berth is a playoff berth. They have finally ended the drought. The Cleveland Browns will play in the playoffs. Very fun to see. Let's talk about the ending and all of the wildness that happened. So starting off with this one, where we're at right now is there's 3 minutes left. And Pittsburgh is down 8. They have the ball at their own 43-yard line, but they're about to get a big chunk play right here. It's going to be zone coverage for Cleveland, cover 3 zone, and basically what Pittsburgh is going to do is they're going to try and have Diontae Johnson essentially just split the defense to Mason Rudolph's left. Rudolph takes the snap, and what you're going to see once the camera pans over is that somehow Diontae Johnson got past the safety. That can't happen. You can kind of get past the corner. You don't even want to let that happen. But especially the safety, he has to make sure he's staying deep. He must have just been a little bit slow in getting back there, which, again, we can't see what happened exactly. But we do know that somehow something screwed up for Cleveland, and now they have an opportunity. And this also means that, Pittsburgh has to take advantage of this opportunity. But watch this throw and watch this catch. I mean, really well done. Mason Rudolph making an uncharacteristically good throw, and Diontae Johnson making a characteristically good catch. So, really good job by Pittsburgh. And now to have a great opportunity to try to get the ball into the end zone and then try and tie it up. We'll fast forward a few plays now. So now it's 3rd down and goal. And what's going to happen is that for Cleveland, they're playing cover 0. I feel like I've seen Cleveland play cover 0 a handful of times. It almost never works for them, so I don't know why they keep doing this. But that's what they're doing here. 3rd down and goal. Maybe they're hoping they can get Mason Rudolph to make a mistake. But for Pittsburgh, they have a great coverage against cover 0, or excuse me, a great concept to run against cover 0. It's just a simple pick play over the middle, but these things can work out really well because it can get someone open quickly, and it's over the middle, but there's no other Cleveland player over the middle except for the guys playing man coverage against somebody, so that allows it to get open. It's just a good concept here. Watch, Rudolph takes the snap. There would have been pressure quickly, but it doesn't really matter because he can throw the ball immediately, and Juju Smith-Schuster is going to get open, and there's really not too much Cleveland can do about it. I do think that, I guess the one critique I would say is that I would have liked to see Cleveland maybe have a switch ready here, where if you see a pick plays coming, don't be afraid to just switch off and cover someone else. I think that's probably the optimal strategy against a team like Pittsburgh, who does love to run pick plays. But at the same time, since they didn't have that set up, this is a tough situation for them. Really, it's just getting beat with X's and O's more than getting beat with skill. Sometimes that is the case. But also, again, good throw from Rudolph, good catch from Juju Smith-Schuster. They get the touchdown. Still need 2 points, though, because they're down 8, so now they're down 2. They want to be down 0, so they're going to go for 2. So it's essentially this exact same situation because, now you're at the 2-yard line trying to score right here. And what's going to happen is look at what Cleveland is playing this time. So very different than what they're playing last time. You see those 2 circles? That's because 2 players are going to drop back into coverage and play coverage here. So it's a very similar idea, but instead of having it be what you saw earlier, which was a, all-out blitz essentially, now they're playing a much more traditional, much more conservative play style. It's a 4-man rush instead, but again, that's fine because honestly, Pittsburgh's probably going to try and get rid of the ball soon anyways, so just play coverage. This makes a lot of sense, and it kind of takes away what Pittsburgh probably wants to do, which is something over the middle, a pick play of some sort of quick pass. They're probably going to have something develop a little bit longer now. So Rudolph takes the snap, and you notice where he wants to throw it is nowhere near as open as it would have been had they played cover 0 again, because there's a Cleveland player who stepped in front. I know it's a little blurry, but you can clearly see the Cleveland player who has stepped in front right here. And so instead of this being a pretty easy throw for Rudolph to make, it's actually a very difficult throw. So this is a great on-the-fly adjustment. You tried something, it didn't work out. Have no ego, just don't do it again. That's totally fine. Making a mistake is no big deal in football. Making the same mistake 20 times in a row is. They didn't even make it, 2 times in a row. So I think really good job by them to say, okay, let's take a step back and let's do something else. Mason Rudolph cannot make this throw. It's too high. He wanted a flag. I don't know. That didn't look like a flag to me, unless there's just an angle I didn't see. Mason Rudolph was complaining he wanted a flag. Personally, I think he should complain about the fact that he threw the ball way too high. I mean, you threw the ball to Canada. Don't complain. I think you're fine. That was a fine call. you got to make that throw. It was a tough throw because of the good concept by Cleveland, though, and that's why he didn't. So then this would happen, the onside kick that almost did not get recovered by Cleveland. Oh my goodness, that would have been an all-time blunder. That would have been so Cleveland Browns if they didn't get this and ended up missing the playoffs because of that. But this Cleveland Browns team is a different Cleveland Browns team than the previous 18 of them. I couldn't believe that when I saw it. When I was recording my video for the Tua in that game, it was during this play, and I stopped for a second. I was like, oh my God, did that just happen? Cleveland recovered. It's okay. Could have been an absolute disaster, though. So then they'd have this situation. What are they going to do? So the situation, to set the stage, Pittsburgh has one timeout. It's a 3rd down and 1. And so, if Cleveland doesn't get the first down here, Pittsburgh will absolutely call a timeout. If Cleveland gets the first down, Pittsburgh can call a timeout if they want, but the game's over. Cleveland can just kneel out the clock at this point. Also worth mentioning, if Cleveland doesn't get the first down here, they're probably going to go for it. I mean, Kevin Stefanski loves to go for it, which makes sense. It's statistically, it gets you more points the more you go for it in terms of certain situations. I absolutely think they would have gone for it had they not gained any yards here. But obviously, they would much rather just get it here and not have to worry about that. And so what are they going to call? They're going to call a quarterback run, which I like here. Not quite a quarterback sneak, but just a quarterback rush. Why not? Why not? You have a mobile quarterback. Obviously, you can't do this 20 times a game. But in a big spot like this, I think it makes sense. And the way it works is that they're going to have their right tackle pull out to block to Mayfield's right. They also then have the player who's currently lined up next to the right tackle. He's going to end up just blocking the edge rusher, which you might say, okay, so you have a tight end blocking an edge rusher. That seems like a bit of a mismatch. And to some degree it is, but the angle should make things a little bit easier for him. And then since Mayfield's the guy who's going to run with the football, then Kareem Hunt can go out and lead block for Mayfield. So there's only really 3 Pittsburgh players who could make this play, and they're all getting blocked. So for Pittsburgh to not allow a first down here, someone's going to have to get off the block, and that's not so easy to do. And as you see, it's just going to be well blocked. Good job by Mayfield getting over there. He dives, gets the first down, and they did it. I mean, that's it. They're going to the playoffs just from there. It wasn't necessarily pretty at times. It was a bit clunky, but at the end of the day, a playoff berth is a playoff berth, as I said. And at this point, I feel like they're kind of playing with house money. No one really expected them to make or plenty of people thought they had a chance to make the playoffs. But it's been so long. You got here. You've had so many injuries that if you lose first round, no one's going to kill you for it. But if you win, I mean, again, you're playing with house money. Also, watch Mayfield's reaction here. Watch that, how he just does he's pumped up. He's thinking, screw you, Colin Cowherd, probably. Just an awesome feeling for Cleveland, for Baker Mayfield, when a lot of people thought he was done. A lot of people thought the Browns could have been done in this game, but they're a playoff team. Very cool to see. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and, of course, as always, thanks for watching. And hey, congratulations to Browns fans. You guys deserve it.